Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Ohrmundt Simmentals. This is Chris. All right, it is Saturday morning. On the list for today, one of our big goals, we want to get those pairs out on that field. That means I got to go back around that field, double check, put tape on the bottom line, and there's a couple of insulators that I know that I have to put new ones on. So that's a big one. And then after they're out, then we're going to start looking at doing some possibly some manure hauling, some cleaning out of some areas. All right, so we made it out to our first little thing we got to fix up, and that is a broken insulator, and that's this guy. Now again, we don't claim to have super awesome fence. We have what we have, and to replace it all with high tensile, expensive. It was just an issue I found while rotating with temp fence, so that's why the step in. There we go. That's got tape. Most of the tape is still up on here. A little bit ratty, but honestly, these calves only need the first 3-4 days to realize that, oh yeah, there's a fence here, and they know what it is. They know what the fence is. So yeah, let's keep going. All right, so we left this open for a few days. Obviously it got a little bit chewed up, but that's not a big deal. It'll come back. I use this step in to help hold these lines up. Again, not a huge deal. So yeah, this is the other reason we go around. Make sure you go around the fence, make sure all the gates are closed, and you're ready to go, because you don't want them going into another area, because I'm guessing down there by the yellow water it's also open, and then I don't know where they're going. All right, Bubba, let's go. We got more to check. All right, so we have basically made it essentially to where I was going to hook the fence up. And not really a whole lot of issues. All the tape's pretty much up from what we put up last year. What I do need to do is start putting the temp line on our temp posts. I also need to pull all of this line kind of out of the way. I need to kind of make it bend over to here, and then once we get them in, once they pass through, then I'll pull it this way. So I've pulled those posts back, we've stepped them in, we've got the line set up. That's kind of how I was thinking it was going to go. I mean, we've done this a few years now, and this is what I was envisioning when I did this corner post. All right, so we're all set up, and hard to see, but I've got that bending around the corner and just kind of wrapped up over there, over by where those bulls are standing. Dad's grabbing a bale, and I actually wised up a little bit. So on the back side of these posts is a spot for ribbon. It has a little hook on it. So instead, since we're gonna pull this one out all the time, I stuck it in there. That way it doesn't want to come out. Man, everybody's getting excited. But now we're gonna go and chase the bulls in. There we go. You guys can get a good shot at what the bulls are looking like. So this guy right here is kind of our least favorite. I don't know, he's just not turning out like we thought he would be. This guy though, we really like this one. Come on, bud. Come on. And then we were actually just commenting about the Bravo bull the one here on the left, the darker red one, that he's really started to fill out. So, yep, all the bulls they're doing nice. I mean, even this guy over here, he still isn't not too shabby. I think they just like being out here. They want to be by the cows because the cows know they're getting let out. Come on, buddy. You guys are just being a pain. There we go.
Dip back enough. Keep going a little bit more. Okay. Now come forward.
All right, so we wanted a couple of panels over there just to help guide, especially some of the calves, into where we're going to run them through. And of course, we have no chains, and it's kind of always a little bit of a running joke to using baler twine just as fixes that should only be very, very temporary. I have no problem using twine, especially for, hey, hold this gate for 15 minutes while we use it. And that's exactly what we're going to be using it for.
You know where you're going. Come on, come on, come on.
Awesome. We got him out here. And I'm just kind of setting this up and making sure everything's good to go. I was a little tight on the bottom line, but overall not bad. So you got a couple of cows and calves over by the hay, a couple cows and calves just having fun. And it's always a little nerve-wracking because you don't know, okay, when are they going to stop running around? Are they going to see the fence? Because the calves, this is the first time the calves have been in open space and all that stuff. So then you're trying to hurry through the mud. And now I'm winded. Well, out of shape. But this is really nice. It also gives, like at nighttime when we feed, gives you a much better chance to really figure out and see, you know, how they're doing. Are they still doing okay? Which for the most part everybody's doing just fine. Maybe some of them have a little bit of the, what we'll call the schlitties, just very minor. So we'll always monitor that, but nobody's droopy-eared or dopey or anything. So then the end kind of looks like this. And then I'll use a double, like in this scenario, I used a double to kind of be my stiffener for where for where I'm hanging these guys. And like I said, I think my bottom was just a little tight, so I'm gonna take a little slack out of that quick. But now we've got some happy cows and calves. Okay, so this is what we have to deal with. So there's a little bit of moisture in here, a little bit of like mildew, sludgy, garbage or whatever, but I brought the scrub and we'll swish it around a little bit, we'll dump it out, and somewhere in here is the plug, hopefully. All right, so we got water at the shop. All right, we're down here and you can hear it. Yep, you can hear it coming. This quick. All right, I've been down here for at least 5 minutes already, and it's still, that's how much air is in here. We still have not gotten any water. Unfortunately, I can't plug off. I don't have a plug to plug this hole down here. And that garbage and that garbage, that'll get cleaned out when we let the cows in here. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Really just wanted to wait to make sure all the air was out so I don't have to deal with as much air up there. Yeah. So it runs like that. And we're just gonna do a little swish around and rinse it out, set it in place, and good to go. Dad's doing a really nice job back here getting this all scraped out. Yeah, it looks shiny, but he is right down to that gray sand. The loafing shed's still pretty decent, and we're not touching back there because that's actually really nice yet. Probably still bed on top of it, but at least we're getting like all the mud out of the way. Yes, we're making a big pile, but we're also making a really nice area for the next set of pairs, which can go out there right now, honestly, because give it 1 hour and anything that's down to that gray sand will probably be damn near dry as a bone. This is what it looks like after Dad went through it. So as you can see, we're down to gray sand here. There's a little bit of mud in here. We had put some road base in here, but it didn't have time to pack. And then this is all down to either road base or gray sand. So Dad's getting a straw bale, and I think we're gonna bed down this and then come out this way onto this area and maybe some of this. Pretty nice. Those cows will rip that all apart, especially that crew getting into a new area. They're gonna have a really good time. All right, we're gonna process these 2 calves, and I've been hemming and hawing about this all day, and I'm gonna DNA sample Joey's calf because I don't know if it's a Sensation or a Bruno. I'll do that second. You're all right, kiddo. That's 94, so that's like right on the money. Yeah, you're fine. Yep, we got that. All right, so yes, we took a DNA sample, and the opposite ear of what we tagged them in. So this guy right here, and it's got a little ID number on it. All right, so it's been a couple hours. We wanted to come down and just double check this water. Everything's looking good. It's not running. Shuts off nice and crisp. Yeah, it still could probably go up another 2 inches or something like that, but honestly, it's just fine right where it is. Cows can get it. It's low enough the calves can get it if they want. Everybody seems pretty happy, so yeah, definitely the move they needed and we were waiting for.